And finally, this is not just about an annual event. Everyone on this board works so hard, not only as a board together to make nights like this a success, but also as individuals who educate, protect, advocate for our Latino community, and they feed also and clothe those in need. They are all volunteers in addition to the regular jobs. So please, a big round of applause for each one of them. Gracias a ustedes. I do want to say hello to some other people in my staff. My deputy, Dana Boylan, who keeps me sane every day. She's on the way back there. And also our Director of Diversity, Mohinder Taneja, is here. Our Director of Women's Services, not sure where she is, but that's Grace Ionides. We don't get to do any of this by ourselves. Now, I have the honor of introducing a man who has been an advocate of such diversity and inclusion in our county government, who respects and understands that the only way to grow is by embracing our differences. So please, our Suffolk County Executive, El Jefe, the boss, Steve Bellon. Un aplauso grande para él.
I think that's a good thing. Olga said it, so it's a good thing. Buenas noches. Not as good as Olga or Priscilla, but welcome. First of all, please, a big round of applause for Olga El Sahami for her amazing work, Assistant Deputy County Executive. I think you know who she is, but you can see how wonderful she is and what an impact she is having on our county and in this government. She has had a remarkable career, and we're so grateful that she has continued with us in government and serving people. I want to welcome, of course, Priscilla Zarate. Let's hear it for her, the chair of our Hispanic Advisory Board. Doing an amazing job. All the board members, thank you for your service. You heard them recognized. You're going to see them in a few moments, but we're very grateful for everything they have done for all of us. I want to thank my colleagues who are here today, all of my colleagues in the legislature, the El Jefe of the legislature, the presiding officer, Kevin McCaffrey, Legislator Jason Richburg, our minority leader. Thank you, Jason, for your leadership, and of course, all of my colleagues in the legislature, and two members of the legislature, Hispanic members of the legislature, Sammy Gonzalez and Manny Esteban. Thank you. Of course, my colleague in the executive branch, Comptroller John Kennedy. Thank you, Comptroller, for being Legislator Dominic Thorne, who is here. And I do want to say a thank you to my partners, my colleagues in government here. You know, we have seen in the past acts of hate. We've seen various incidents that have occurred. And I can tell you that here in Suffolk County, and I've said this before, I said this to the State of the County, celebrating our diversity and understanding the important contributions that the Hispanic community is making, but all communities are making to this county, and the vibrancy and the richness of it, that is a bipartisan consensus here. And that is very important. And we don't see that everywhere, but I want to thank all of my colleagues for their support and their efforts on these issues. Thank you to all the vendors who are here. Let's give them a nice wave. Thank you to the vendors. Appreciate you being out here to support. I want to thank my team here. Of course, you heard the first Chief Diversity Officer of Suffolk County, Rita Fernandez, doing an amazing job. Rita, thank you. And Olga mentioned it. But civil service, we want people in the community taking those civil service tests because we want you working for the people here in this government. So please, if you're interested, read this here. Read the, I'm giving you a lot of work tonight, read. Sorry. Thank you to our law enforcement officers as well. And I particularly want to say a special thank you to one of our deputy county executives here. You heard his name mentioned. He's the former chief of police for Palm Bay City in Florida. After a 31-year career there, starting out as an officer, rising up to be the chief of police, he has returned home here and joined us as the first Latino immigrant deputy county executive in Suffolk County history. Nelson Moya, deputy county executive for probation, and he's doing an incredible job. You know, the youth are so important, and our focus is on making sure that we give our youth every opportunity to succeed here. And, you know, for me, being here tonight is really special because I remember the last time we were here in person, gathering for this celebration. This was before COVID, and we went through, as you know, this devastating experience here. But this board, I will tell you, they did not stop one iota. They pivoted, they continued to lead, they continued to serve, and we continued to hold this gathering in a virtual environment, and they continued to do their great work out in the community. And so I'm incredibly grateful to them, and really happy to see all of us be able to be gathered here once again together in person to celebrate the extraordinary contributions of the Hispanic community in Suffolk County and in this region. And that is what we are here to do tonight. This community is, as you heard, growing and contributing so much to our county. And again, its richness, its vibrancy, its economy. And we have some people here tonight, our honorees, and you're going to see them in a few moments, but I want to congratulate them. You know, if you want to see the diversity and the richness of this community and what it represents and what it is contributing here, you're going to see that tonight in these honorees. So please give them a round of applause, all of our honorees. Let's give them a nice. We're going to get to see them in just a few moments. But I just want to say again, thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you for celebrating with us. This is a celebration for us. We are all in this together. We are here for you. We are your government. This is your government. This is your house. And we are here to serve you, and it is a pleasure to be with each and every one of you. Thank you very much.